To Invent Your Quantum Brand. I'm your host, Doug Crow, and we're going to set the clock here and get a little warm up going to make sure we get things on the data side all organized and ready to go. So let me just go to my screen here and share this thing. Take this away so it doesn't look too ugly. And we'll start the clock. This is a countdown clock to let you know we are going to start in 5 minutes. And I'm just going to test some technical stuff here. If you're seeing this on LinkedIn, which you should be, please go ahead and share it so we can test our sharing capabilities of our event. I'm going to go ahead myself and double check things. So let me go look at my stuff here and make sure that we're streaming out because it's been a little bit of a challenge. I am going to quit. I don't know what this is going on. Okay. Okay, if you are seeing this stream, please put in the chat you are watching it somewhere. If you are not seeing it, then this is an irrelevant comment, I guess. Okay, do you see anything? Ah. All right, I'm going to click the join button here. The event will start soon. It's not starting. Okay, I am an idiot. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Ken says it's delayed. I'm going to keep talking here and then we'll really get started. I don't like this. This is awkward. But we have 3 minutes to do all this blabbing stuff. And if you're watching this, go grab a cup of coffee and come back in 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Okay, I didn't see anything in the chat there. Okay, LinkedIn feed. Is this going out on LinkedIn is all I really want to know. So if you're on LinkedIn and watching this, please let me know because I am a little bit confused. Activity. Hey, there's something going on here. Yeah, it looks like it's streaming. Is this true? Let's see if this is going right now. Yay, it's actually working. Okay, I'm on my own LinkedIn. It's finally working at the, but my gosh, it is static. It's not really moving. It's just static there. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. It sure is, buddy. Yeah, thanks, Rob. All right, we're gonna go in here when the clock's like 0, we'll get it going. Thanks for your patience, everybody. We just chat with my admin, make sure. I just tell him I just saw it. I just saw it on LinkedIn. See, team, please chime in. Here and on LinkedIn, you are seeing this. All right. All right, 67 seconds. We're going to get cranking here with the live stream, your quantum brand, and talk about some exciting things about how we can future-proof your business. Very exciting topic. I'm excited about it. And you'll find out why. This is a short stream, by the way. We don't go on for too long. Beginning is rather dull. I apologize. But when we get to it, and we'll edit all this crap. We're going to start at the 46-second mark and make it semi-interesting and compelling, I hope. Okay. Keep trying. I just saw All right, we're gonna go. Uh, what do we see here? Let me just check my other LinkedIn here. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna get 5 more second delay. Let me add 5 extra seconds to check one thing out. Yeah, I got you. Thank you, Apple, for your beautiful sound. That's really cool. Got it. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Very good. Oh my God, please stop it. Stop it. Clock. Ah, that's funny. Oh my God, now I can't get this thing to stop. Oh, this is hilarious. Unless that's... Oh my God, what is that noise, Ken? There's music. I think that's me. I am so sorry, folks. Hold on a second. What is it? Oh my God. What is it? It's delightful music, but I don't want to hear it anymore. Wow. Okay, let's just try that. Hopefully you can still hear me. Forget the output. Just talk here. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for your patience. First question for you guys. This is where we can start the recording, actually. What do these three things have in common? We've got Vito Corleone, the character. We've got George Bailey, another character. And my dog, who's also quite a character. And we're going to find out what they have in common and how what I've learned from these three characters have helped me future-proof my business, and I can do the same thing for you as well. So let's begin, shall we? This is begin very, very simply with a promise that it's called your quantum brand because I'm going to show you a way to get invited to speak on your industry stages, how to become a media guest that's invited back over and over again to high-profile podcasts, radio, even television. And most importantly, I'm going to show you a way to attract high-quality clients, referrals, connections, partners to grow your business at a quantum level. And all relates to those three characters we saw a minute ago, Vito, Jesse, and George. Let's get started. This is a blank slide on purpose because I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to share with you something a little bit interesting. It's a story. And the story is about those three characters and what I learned from them. I love movies. I love how interesting characters can develop and change and grow, story arcs. But I learned something more important than just storytelling when I analyze and observe and watch Vito, George, and Jesse. I'm looking at what they've done to, lack of a better word, grow their brand. I know that we're going to talk about the Godfather brand versus the whatever George Bailey represents, which is a good question for you, and my dog. They've all taken specific things in their DNA, if you will, or their character development that's helped them go from point A to point B, which is what we all want to do. There's no such thing as stagnant. You're either living or dying, however you want to phrase that. This is true for biology as well as for business. So how do you future-proof your business so that no matter what happens in the economy, in the society, culture, climate, AI, whatever's going on in your world, We want to make sure that you can have a foundational system that future-proofs your business, so no matter what happens, you can keep growing and thriving. That's what your quantum brand is all about. And it starts at a very simple level of what we learned from those three characters. All right. So what I'm going to talk about is something that might sound weird at first, but if you follow me for the next 5 or 6 minutes, you'll understand how powerful this can be for you. Most people are taught and told, and we are inundated with ways to build content and market and blogs and Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter and live streams and podcasts and media and all these things that we do to get attention are interrupting what your audience is actually doing, thinking, and feeling at that precise moment. Think about that. Every single piece of marketing I just mentioned, everything we do, from including this live stream, to post and promote and get the word out there, is interrupting somebody. Do you like to be interrupted? I don't. When you go to your email, this is my clearest example to get your head in the right spot so I can tell you what I'm going to teach you what's going to happen here. When you go to your email this morning or last night, I'm guessing there was more than 100, maybe 200, maybe 1,000 messages in there. Some of them you answered, some you didn't. Some of you looked at. Some of them you did not look at. The ones that you looked at first and the ones you definitely opened first are those emails, put my guru hat on here, my mind reading hat, are from people, the first ones that were probably from somebody that you actually have met in person. The second one is somebody you've met, maybe online, but you are excited to open their email. It's a positive experience. It's, hey, you got a sale. Hey, I got a question for you. Hey, love you. The third one would be somebody you trust and like and admire, and you look at that one. So what those three areas are: somebody you've met in person, somebody you know and like and trust, all relate around a very simple concept called relationships. And in the world of marketing, relationships have been put to the back burner, and I don't get it. I have built a company that does millions of dollars in business over the past several years. And the first 10 years, we didn't have a website. It was built on relationships. And the way we build relationships is kind of old school, but guess what? That's what future-proofs your business. When you apply the fundamentals of building relationships to your marketing, whatever you produce can't lose. It cannot lose, because you actually have had developed a relationship first. So instead of being one of those extra interruptive pieces of content that go nowhere, either in the void of the social media stream, into the void of page 2 on Google, or into the black void of your email where there's, you're not even opening it or looking at it. In order to get your idea, content, solution seen and look forward to by your target audience, you must reverse this process of content, and then maybe I can get to know you and like you and trust you. We're going to do something very, very simple, and follow me on this because it's so, not brilliant, but it works brilliantly. We're going to reverse that process, start with the relationship first, and then your content. Okay? Stop producing any content. It's just a lot of wasted time that you're putting out there, and maybe your friends or your current customers are seeing it. But if you want new people to see it, such as event organizers if you're a speaker, media producers if you want to get more media time, high profile enterprise clients if you want to up your game and get larger and more bigger service contracts, or if you want to get referrals from centers of influence, we call them COIs. If you want to do that, stop producing any content and do the exact opposite. Focus on the relationship first. And here's how that works. It's very, very simple. Let me just share my screen again, and you can see how it goes. All right. This is a blank slate. I do it on purpose so I have a chance to tell you a quick story about that. I have connected with people who have invented GPS, supermodels, CEOs of major nonprofits. I have done this not by putting content out there, but by giving them some attention, like my dog has done. Okay. This is what most people do, right? They get their message, their experience, their value. They talk about themselves on social. And there's this huge brick wall here, right? This is your enterprise client who isn't ignoring you. They're not even seeing you. You're not even showing up on their radar. They're too busy with their business to even know you exist, let alone might have scrolled past one of your posts. What we're going to do is we're going to reverse this process and focus on a few things to get them to actually notice you, like you, and trust you. The first thing is we're going to focus on their message, not yours. This is what I did for 10 years before I even had a website. Okay. Then we're going to focus on their brand. We're going to like and maybe share one of their contents and their posts. And then we're going to focus on their value by actually going to one of their articles or posts, whatever they've got, and you're going to compliment them. You're going to prove that you read it by saying, hey, I learned something here today. Here's what I learned, X, Y, and Z. And then you're going to give them the most important part, which is an intelligent question to get the conversation, what I call micro conversation, started. So you're going to like their content, you're going to share it, and you're going to intelligently comment on it so that they now see you. Before you weren't seen, right? You're posting content out there. They don't even know you exist. Now, if you focus on them first, right? Relationships first by liking, sharing, viewing, intelligently commenting on their stuff, what happens is they look at what your question on there and go, wow, this is a great question. And they answer it. That creates a little engagement in the algorithm. Then if you're having a really good question, maybe ask it more than once. Oh my gosh, this person's all over me. He's like not stalking, but he's liking my stuff. He's sharing my stuff. He's asking great questions. They're going to click on your profile. Now the algorithm really puts you together. So at this point, after you've built likability and trust and some affinity, your enterprise client is seeing you, right? They are seeing you because you've done one thing that most people avoid in this entire marketing ecosystem, which is taking the spotlight off of yourself and putting it on your ideal client. So relationship 101, to recap, really simple. View, like, and share other people's content. Focus on them, 100%. The next thing is start a micro conversation, intelligent question. And the third thing we're going to talk about is get permission for a collaborative discussion. After you've warmed them up with liking, sharing, and intelligently commenting, say, hey, I'd love to ask your opinion, a question. Don't pitch them. You just spent all this time, and this takes time, to build a relationship. At this point, don't blow up by pitching them. Engage with them by asking them a question again, asking their opinion on an article you're writing or a book or something, but make it a short, quick introduction. We do this for our clients and have, on average, a 46% connection rate. Compare that to the email marketing cold outreach of 1% to 2%, and they're all excited about that. Imagine getting half or close to half of your connection requests accepted. Build a relationship before your content. So next thing is, wow, now what? Now I am demonstrating to you what we can do for our clients. Once you've built that relationship, what do? Do you start posting content every day? Yeah, you can. Or you can do what we're doing here today on this live stream, or if you're watching a recording, on this recording. We are taking an example of what we're going to do, what our problem and solution is for our clients, and we're going to record a very brief 20, 30-minute live stream about that. And then what happens is we have basically one live stream that covers a huge amount of content, right? It's one concept, but we're going to repurpose this concept into multiple modalities, right? We're going to create an ebook from this. I'm going to create an edited video about this, a white paper it's enriched with some surveys and case studies. I'm going to create an article for LinkedIn. I'm going to create an audiobook out of this recording. Now, you may have seen a lot of AI that can do some of this stuff for you. And while that's nice and efficient, it certainly isn't something that a CEO or a venture capitalist is going to want to read, right? I mean, listen to me blabbing here. I'm not going to just instantly transcribe this and make an ebook out of it. I'm going to edit it with a lot of thought and professionalism so that 15 to 20 page ebook, because it's all this will be powerful. There'll be an important hook. There'll be a great story. There's going to be some key points to it. And there's going to be a takeaway of what they can do to use this system for their own business. So what you're hearing and seeing here on this video is only the tip of the iceberg of the content that we create from this 20, 30-minute chit chat. After we do that, we're also going to create a large library of images and posts from this event to further the conversation and to build some awareness out there after we've warmed up that audience. And these short form digital assets will connect precisely with my audience's desires. So to add some tactical things to this event right here, when we look to expand our own company, right? We're looking to help people craft their own best-selling thought leadership book, for example, is one of our key strengths. I'm going to target CEOs, founders, solopreneurs with some experience who understand the value of being a published author, but have neither the time or skill to craft, package, publish, market, and get their book out there. We do all of that for them. And we do that with a very specific process that we've refined over the past 15 years. It works tremendously. We've launched well over 500 Amazon bestsellers. We've had clients who have amazing experiences, from the guy who invented GPS to NFL players and executives from Apple and Starbucks. So when we talk to them about what we can do for them, this live stream, this relationship first, micro content second, is one piece of the puzzle we do to help build their audience before their book is even published. So that strategy of people first is so fundamental. It's true for manufacturing when you're testing products out. It's true for service industries. It's true. That's why focus groups are so powerful. And we actually do those for our author clients. But in terms of this stream, I want to use those examples. And in my ebook, in my Audible book, in my article, I'm going to be targeting specifically CEOs and founders who want to publish a thought-provoking leadership B2B book. The content they're going to see that's going to lead them to that will be the stuff we're seeing right here: article, audiobook, white paper, video, and an ebook, professionally edited to make sense, to create value, a little bit of intrigue and some tension in the book to make, wow, what's going to happen next, right? It has to have proper and professional storytelling elements to it. Otherwise, it's going to sound like some AI bot wrote it. No one wants to read that, at least not for more than a paragraph or two. So that's the process. It's quite simple. And the strategy of it, the strategy relies on our old character from The Godfather, which is do him a favor. He did favors for people before he even knew if he was going to use them or not. When he took care of that undertaker, someday you'll do a favor for me. And when his own son was murdered, I'm going to use all your skills to, look what they did to my boy, right? He planted the seeds before he needed the undertaker. So the same thing holds true with what our process is. We're going to build a database of ideal customers, media influencers, event organizers, whatever you want to target. If we have a conversation about this, I want you to go up, reach for the stars here, go big, and build a database of maybe just 100 individual people that represent millions of opportunities for you. We call it a strategic partnership or channel partnership. In internet marketing, they call it joint ventures or affiliates. But in the B2B world, in the mid-cap and SMB world, we want to make sure that we're looking for large opportunities for your business. And we're not going to start by asking them for something. We're going to start by doing something for them, giving them a favor. The second thing about this process is it requires patience. This is not an ad for a direct sale to get somebody on the hook, to get them to go to your webinar right away. This is a slow and patient process that has tremendous ROI and value over time. So when it comes to building a large business, it comes to having steady and future-proofed growth, you cannot rush it. Things are happening too fast in our ecosystem, in our industries, and in the environment, and AI, and the economy. You can't keep up with it. Don't try. Focus on doing favors for centers of influence, and then be patient with your ROI. And if you do that with unconditional love, like my dog, then of course, if you give without expecting anything in return, that's when it comes back to you. It's very simple. It's very natural, organic, and I'm telling you, it works 100% of the time if you do it right, with love, without expectations, with patience, and by leading with giving first. I call it unconditional, selfless value, right? You can't be unconditional love without, and starve. And you can't be selfless without having some value. So these things are all important to have all three of these things. Giving before you need anything, being patient, and not expecting anything in return. That's when this magic formula will come to life and help you out. I've got a complete process for this. I just wanted to do a short live stream to give you the idea of it. If you'd like the whole complete process, you can actually download it. I've got it set up at dougcrow.site/quantum, and I will give you the workflow, the process map, exact strategy, and even the details on how to set up your own live stream and do this for yourself. Of course, if you'd like us to help you with that, we can do that as well. So my name is Doug Crow. I am done with the presentation part. I apologize for the bumpy beginning. If you saw that live, I apologize, but I'm cutting that out from the video and from this, so no one's gonna hear it. I'm gonna see if there's any questions on the stream itself. So if my team can help me take a look at that or answer questions, they can go in there and do that. If that's at all possible, let me take a quick look here and see if that's going. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, there's questions there. I'll answer them in post, as we say in the video editing world. This has been a pleasure talking with you, and I look forward to helping you create your quantum brand. Now we got to shut off the live stream part. So make sure we do that, Ken. Should be shut off automatically, I hope.